Well, breaking news coming in. Australia's Cabinet Minister Anne Aly, she has landed in India for the strategic mission to speak exclusively at the NDTV World Summit. The Australian Cabinet heavyweight is in Delhi. Australia's Dr. Anne Aly, the Minister for International Development, Multicultural Affairs and Small Business, is set to deliver a keynote address at the NDTV World Summit. That summit is taking place from 17th of October, that is tomorrow, at Bharat Mandapam. My colleague Aditya Rajkal now joins us to get us more on this. Aditya, what insights can we expect from Minister Aly's keynote address at the NDTV World Summit?
Well, Osama, it's going to be a power-packed, never-seen-before summit. The NDTV World Summit is certainly going to have the top thinkers, top diplomats, and of course, top politicians and leaders from all across the globe. From Prime Minister Modi to the Sri Lankan Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, who would be in fact speaking there. But now we have a confirmation from the Australian Senior Minister. We have Anne Aly, who would be in fact speaking. She's on an India visit and in fact has taken out time to speak at the NDTV World Summit. Tomorrow at noon, she will be addressing a keynote at the NDTV World Summit, where she will speak about the multicultural society, the people-to-people connect between India and Australia, and how there will be cooperation between small businesses and international development between these countries. These are the three major portfolios that she handles. Remember, Australia and India, Canberra and New Delhi have had a very significant diplomatic partnership. There's a lot of bonhomie between Prime Minister Albanese and, of course, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Australia and India have gone from strength to strength, apart from the Quad Summit as well. And these are some of the aspects that will be discussed when the Australian Senior Minister Anne Aly speaks at the NDTV World Summit at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi on the 17th, that is tomorrow at 12 noon. Apart from that, of course, we will have keynote from Prime Minister of India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and of course, Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, Anthony Albanese. We'll also have former Prime Ministers from Australia, Tony Abbott, and the former Prime Minister of UK, Rishi Sunak. So, never seen before galaxy of leaders coming together, converging, thought leaders, discussing some global issues at a time when we are seeing a deeply divided world. And India perhaps is coming out as a ray of hope, as someone that has encouraged diplomacy dialogue in a world that is facing a crisis.
Right, Aditya, also, there are many pressing issues like climate change, economic inequality, geopolitical tensions. They're expecting that all the speakers who are going to be present there at the NDTV World Summit, they address some of these issues as well.
Oh, absolutely. Not just the geopolitical tension that's happening, the two global conflicts. We've had the Russia-Ukraine war for more than 2.5 years now, and we have the Israel-Hamas conflict that's been ongoing, but there's a peace agreement that has been achieved there. But apart from that, economically speaking, there's been a kind of a trade war, a tariff war that has been continuously happening with the new policies that have been adopted by the US President Donald Trump. Of course, US and India trade negotiations are happening always over the last few weeks. There could be some solution perhaps in the next few days. And apart from that, as you mentioned, there are pressing issues, including climate change, the environment crisis globally, and other significant aspects, be it, China and the domination of China when it comes to, the debt trap and several other key significant issues, and India and its neighborhood as well. And that's why Sri Lankan Prime Minister plays a very significant role, where Harini Surya will be in fact speaking about her journey, because she has studied in New Delhi. So she has an India connect, and India and Sri Lanka have been very close diplomatically, and otherwise there have been very long-lasting, historic people-to-people contacts. So a lot of diplomatic issues, apart from geopolitical tension, climate change, artificial intelligence, and a lot of disruptions in technology that are being made will be discussed at this power-packed summit, NDTV World Summit, that will be happening at Bharat Mandapam on 17th and 18th. And a galaxy of leaders from all domains are now converging under one platform, NDTV World Summit. All eyes now at the summit, the inaugural happening at 10 a.m. Tomorrow at the Bharat Mandapam.